Hey, amazing listeners! Are you ready to unlock the secret weapons that can transform your career, relationships, and life forever? Today, we're diving into something truly powerful: 12 soft skills that pay you forever. These are not just skills you learn for a job or a promotion. They are life skills that make you more confident, respected, and unstoppable in every area of life. Soft skills are the hidden currency of success. While technical knowledge gets your foot in the door, it's these skills that make people want to work with you, learn from you, and trust you. From communication and emotional intelligence to adaptability and problem solving, mastering these skills can open doors you never imagined. But here's the catch: knowing these skills isn't enough. There are do's and don'ts for each one, and overlooking them can actually slow your progress. In this video, we'll break down each soft skill, show you exactly what to do, and highlight the common mistakes to avoid. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to not just improve, but thrive, personally and professionally. So get ready, stay focused, and let's explore these 12 life-changing soft skills that pay you forever. 1. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage not only your own emotions, but also the emotions of those around you. Unlike technical skills, which can get outdated, emotional intelligence is a timeless skill that impacts every part of your life: work, relationships, and personal growth. People with high EQ tend to handle stress better, communicate more effectively, and build stronger connections. That's why mastering this skill pays you forever. Do's. A. Be honest in tough talks. Honesty is the foundation of trust. When you face difficult conversations, whether it's giving feedback, addressing a mistake, or resolving conflict, approach it with sincerity. Being truthful shows that you respect both yourself and the other person. Avoid sugarcoating problems, but present your points with kindness. This approach makes it easier for others to accept feedback without feeling attacked, and it strengthens your credibility over time. B. Listen and show empathy. Listening is more than just hearing words. It's about understanding the emotions behind them. When someone shares their thoughts or concerns, give them your full attention. Nod, maintain eye contact, and respond thoughtfully. Show empathy by validating their feelings. Phrases like, "I understand how that could be frustrating," can go a long way. Empathy doesn't mean you always agree, but it shows that you care, and people naturally gravitate toward those who make them feel understood. C. Open up to build trust. Sharing your own experiences, challenges, and emotions can strengthen relationships. When you open up, you show vulnerability, and vulnerability fosters trust. This doesn't mean oversharing or burdening others, but being transparent about your thoughts and feelings creates a safe environment for honest communication. Colleagues, friends, and loved ones will feel more comfortable being authentic around you, which builds lasting bonds. Don'ts. A. Avoid tough conversations. Running away from difficult discussions may seem easier, but it erodes trust over time. Ignoring problems or hoping they'll resolve themselves can make situations worse and damage relationships. People notice when you avoid responsibility or confrontation, and it can create tension that lingers. Facing challenges head-on demonstrates courage and emotional maturity. B. Dismiss others' feelings. When someone expresses frustration, sadness, or anxiety, dismissing their feelings can severely damage your relationship. Avoid saying things like, "It's not a big deal," or "You're overreacting." Even if their perspective seems minor to you, their emotions are real and valid. Recognize their feelings, offer support, and guide conversations toward solutions rather than invalidation. C. Overreact emotionally. Letting emotions control your actions can be destructive. Yelling, snapping, or making impulsive decisions damages trust and credibility. Take a pause when you feel overwhelmed. Breathe, reflect, and respond thoughtfully. Emotional control doesn't mean suppressing feelings. It means managing them effectively. People respect those who remain calm under pressure and navigate challenges with poise. In summary, emotional intelligence is a skill that compounds over time. By being honest, empathetic, and open, you cultivate relationships and create opportunities that last a lifetime. Avoiding tough talks, dismissing feelings, or overreacting can undermine even the strongest connections. Focus on these do's and don'ts, and watch how your personal and professional life transforms. 2. Communication. Communication is one of the most powerful soft skills you can develop. It's not just about talking, it's about connecting, sharing ideas clearly, and making sure your message is understood. Effective communication influences every part of your life, from career growth to personal relationships. People with strong communication skills are often seen as leaders, problem solvers, and trustworthy individuals. Mastering communication can truly pay you forever. Do's. A. Speak clearly. Clarity is key in communication. Avoid mumbling or rushing through your words. Take your time to articulate your thoughts so others can easily understand you. Using simple, precise language prevents confusion and ensures your ideas land exactly as you intend. Clear communication also reflects confidence, and people naturally listen more attentively when your message is easy to follow. B. Use open body language. Your body language often speaks louder than words. Maintain eye contact, keep a relaxed posture, and use gestures to emphasize points. Open body language conveys approachability and confidence. When people see that you're engaged and attentive, they are more likely to reciprocate with openness and trust. Avoid crossing arms or appearing closed off, as it can create barriers in communication even before a word is spoken. C. Ask questions to clarify. Asking questions shows that you are listening and genuinely interested in understanding others. If something isn't clear, don't hesitate to ask for clarification. This prevents misunderstandings and demonstrates that you value accuracy and detail. Questions also encourage two-way communication, making conversations more interactive and meaningful. Remember, a thoughtful question is often as powerful as a clear statement. Don'ts. A. Interrupt others. Interrupting someone mid-sentence signals that you're not listening or valuing their opinion. Even if you have an important point, wait for the right moment to speak. Letting others finish their thoughts shows respect, fosters trust, and allows you to respond more thoughtfully. Interrupting can make conversations tense and damage relationships over time. B. Use complicated words. Using overly complex or technical words may make you seem intelligent, but it often confuses your audience. Clear, simple language is far more effective. The goal of communication is understanding, not impressing. Focus on conveying your ideas in a way everyone can grasp easily. When people understand you effortlessly, your message has a stronger impact. C. Ignore nonverbal cues. Communication isn't just about words, it's about reading the signals others are sending. Pay attention to facial expressions, gestures, and tone of voice. Ignoring these cues can lead to misinterpretation and missed opportunities to respond appropriately. Being attuned to nonverbal signals helps you adjust your approach, show empathy, and communicate more effectively. In conclusion, communication is a skill that multiplies your influence and effectiveness in every area of life. By speaking clearly, using open body language, and asking clarifying questions, you create understanding, trust, and stronger connections. On the other hand, interrupting, using complicated language, or ignoring nonverbal cues can hinder your relationships and opportunities. Master these do's and don'ts, and your ability to connect with people will become a lifelong asset. 3. Leadership. Leadership is not just a title, it's a way of influencing and guiding people toward a common goal. True leaders inspire trust, encourage growth, and create environments where everyone can thrive. Leadership isn't limited to managers or CEOs. Anyone who takes initiative, supports others, and drives positive change can demonstrate leadership. Mastering this skill opens doors to personal and professional success that last a lifetime. Do's. A. Inspire and motivate others. A great leader encourages people to give their best. Inspiration comes from showing passion, sharing a vision, and acknowledging the strengths of those around you. Motivation isn't about pressure, it's about empowerment. Celebrate achievements, recognize effort, and remind people of their potential. When others feel motivated, they are more engaged, productive, and willing to go the extra mile. Your energy as a leader is contagious. B. Give constructive feedback. Feedback is a crucial tool for growth, but it must be delivered thoughtfully. Focus on the behavior, not the person, and provide actionable suggestions. For example, instead of saying, "You're doing this wrong," say, "Here's how you can improve this for better results." Constructive feedback helps people improve without feeling attacked and strengthens trust between you and your team. Consistent, positive guidance builds competence and loyalty. C. Lead by example. People follow what they see more than what they hear. Demonstrating integrity, accountability, and dedication sets the standard for others. If you want your team to be punctual, hardworking, and respectful, model those behaviors yourself. Leadership through action earns respect far more than leadership through words alone. When your team sees you living the values you preach, they are inspired to do the same. Don'ts. A. Micromanage. Micromanaging erodes trust and creativity. When you hover over every detail, people feel undervalued and restricted. Effective leaders delegate tasks, empower their team, and provide guidance without controlling every step. Micromanagement may seem like control, but it limits growth, reduces morale, and can make your team dependent rather than capable. B. Avoid tough decisions. Leadership often involves making difficult choices. Shying away from tough decisions may feel safe, but it slows progress and reduces respect. A good leader weighs options carefully, gathers input, and takes responsibility for the outcome. Facing challenges head-on shows confidence and inspires others to trust your judgment. Avoidance breeds uncertainty, while decisive action builds credibility. C. Play favorites. Favoritism undermines team cohesion and trust. Treating some people better than others creates resentment and reduces motivation. True leaders are fair, transparent, and consistent in their actions. Decisions should be based on merit, effort, and results, not personal preferences. When people feel they are treated fairly, engagement rises and the team performs at its best. In summary, leadership is a skill that influences everyone around you. By inspiring, motivating, giving constructive feedback, and leading by example, you create an environment where people thrive and trust you. Avoid micromanaging, dodging tough decisions, or playing favorites, as these behaviors weaken your impact. Master these do's and don'ts, and your ability to lead will become a lifelong advantage, both personally and professionally. 4. Time management. Time is one of the most valuable resources we have, yet most people struggle to manage it effectively. Time management is more than just keeping a schedule. It's about making intentional choices that maximize productivity, reduce stress, and allow you to focus on what truly matters. Mastering this skill can transform your personal and professional life, giving you more freedom, efficiency, and success. Do's. A. Prioritize your tasks. Not all tasks are created equal. Some are urgent and important, while others are less critical. Learn to identify what truly matters each day and tackle high-priority tasks first. Prioritization prevents wasted effort and ensures that your energy goes toward things that make the biggest impact. Tools like the Eisenhower Matrix can help you separate urgent tasks from important ones so you focus on what moves you forward. B. Set clear goals. Clear, actionable goals give your day purpose. Without them, it's easy to drift through tasks without real progress. Break big goals into smaller steps, set deadlines, and track your progress. Goals act like a roadmap, helping you stay on course even when distractions arise. When you know exactly what you want to achieve, your time is used intentionally rather than reactively. C. Use tools like calendars. Calendars, planners, and productivity apps are your best friends when managing time. Schedule your tasks, meetings, and deadlines in advance, and use reminders to stay on track. Visualizing your day or week helps you allocate time wisely, avoid overbooking, and maintain balance between work, rest, and personal life. Tools don't replace discipline, but they make it easier to stay organized and focused. D. Avoid procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest enemies of time management. Putting off tasks creates unnecessary stress and often reduces the quality of your work. Break tasks into smaller, manageable steps and tackle them consistently. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method or time blocking to stay productive. Overcoming procrastination not only improves results, but also builds confidence and discipline. Don'ts. A. Let distractions take over. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, notifications, emails, or even multitasking. Giving in to them can steal hours from your day without you realizing it. Minimize interruptions by turning off unnecessary notifications, creating a focused workspace, and setting dedicated time blocks for deep work. Protect your attention as carefully as you protect your time. B. Overcommit yourself. Saying yes to everything may seem helpful, but it often leads to burnout and incomplete tasks. Learn to assess your capacity before taking on new responsibilities. Focus on commitments that align with your goals and values. When you overcommit, you spread yourself too thin, reduce quality, and increase stress. Saying no strategically allows you to devote proper time and energy to what really matters. In summary, mastering time management is about working smarter, not harder. By prioritizing tasks, setting clear goals, using organizational tools, and avoiding procrastination, you make the most of every hour. On the flip side, letting distractions dominate or overcommitting yourself can derail progress and create unnecessary stress. Follow these do's and don'ts, and you'll transform your productivity while gaining control over your most valuable resource, time. 5. Creativity. Creativity is the ability to think outside the box, generate new ideas, and approach problems in innovative ways. It's a skill that sets you apart, whether at work, in personal projects, or in everyday problem solving. Creative people are not just dreamers, they are doers who transform ideas into results. Developing creativity isn't just about talent. It's about cultivating the right mindset and habits, which pay dividends throughout your life. Do's. A. Encourage idea sharing. Great ideas often come from collaboration. Create an environment where everyone feels comfortable sharing their thoughts, no matter how unconventional they seem. Encourage brainstorming sessions, listen actively, and celebrate contributions. When people see their ideas valued, creativity flourishes. Remember, even small sparks can ignite brilliant solutions when shared openly. B. Allow yourself to think freely. Creativity thrives when your mind feels unrestricted. Give yourself the freedom to explore new possibilities without judgment. Allow time for reflection, daydreaming, and experimentation. Journaling ideas, sketching, or mind mapping can help unlock fresh perspectives. Avoid self-criticism in the early stages of thinking. Sometimes the wildest ideas lead to the most innovative solutions. C. Collaborate with others. Working with others exposes you to different perspectives, which can spark original ideas. Collaboration blends skills, knowledge, and experiences, creating solutions you might not achieve alone. Seek input from teammates, mentors, or even friends outside your field. Different viewpoints challenge assumptions and expand your creative capacity. Don'ts. A. Dismiss ideas too quickly. Rejecting ideas without consideration stifles creativity. Even if a suggestion seems unusual or impractical at first, explore its potential. What may appear irrelevant initially could inspire a groundbreaking approach. Be open-minded and encourage others to refine or build upon ideas rather than shutting them down prematurely. B. Fear failure. Fear of failure is a creativity killer. Trying new approaches always carries some risk, but mistakes are learning opportunities, not setbacks. Embrace experimentation, knowing that even unsuccessful attempts bring valuable insights. A willingness to fail and learn encourages bold thinking and often leads to unexpected breakthroughs. C. Stick to old methods if they don't work. Relying solely on familiar routines limits your creative potential. If a method isn't producing results, be willing to explore alternatives. Innovation requires flexibility and adaptation. Challenge traditional approaches and ask, is there a better way? Sticking to outdated methods can keep you stagnant, while experimenting opens doors to progress and success. In summary, creativity is a lifelong skill that enhances problem-solving, innovation, and personal growth. By encouraging idea sharing, thinking freely, and collaborating with others, you unlock your creative potential. Avoid dismissing ideas too quickly, fearing failure, or clinging to ineffective methods, as these habits block innovation. Master these do's and don'ts, and your ability to create, innovate, and adapt will pay off forever, making you a problem solver and visionary in any environment. 6. Critical thinking. Critical thinking is the ability to evaluate information, reason logically, and make informed decisions. It's one of the most valuable soft skills because it allows you to solve problems effectively, avoid mistakes, and navigate life with clarity. People with strong critical thinking skills don't just accept information at face value, they question, analyze, and make decisions based on evidence and logic. Mastering this skill can guide you in both professional and personal situations, making it a lifelong advantage. Do's. A. Ask questions. Never accept information without inquiry. Asking questions helps you dig deeper and understand the reasoning behind statements or decisions. Questions like, "Why is this happening?" or "What evidence supports this claim?" allow you to explore issues thoroughly. Questioning fosters curiosity, reveals hidden assumptions, and ensures that your decisions are based on solid understanding rather than guesswork. B. Analyze information carefully. Don't rush to conclusions. Take time to examine the facts, consider different perspectives, and assess the reliability of your sources. Critical thinking involves separating opinion from fact and recognizing biases, both in the information and in yourself. Careful analysis ensures that your decisions are rational, balanced, and effective. C. Use logic to make decisions. Logic is the backbone of critical thinking. Evaluate situations systematically, consider cause and effect relationships, and weigh pros and cons before acting. Using logic prevents impulsive decisions and helps you create strategies that lead to successful outcomes. Logical thinking also strengthens problem-solving skills, allowing you to tackle challenges methodically rather than emotionally. D. Accept things without questioning. This is actually a don't, so we'll treat it carefully. Avoid accepting statements or claims blindly. Whether it's advice from colleagues, news reports, or trends, always check the evidence before forming an opinion. Blind acceptance can lead to misunderstandings, mistakes, or even being misled. Critical thinkers are cautious and deliberate. They seek clarity before committing to decisions. Don'ts. A. Jump to conclusions. One of the biggest obstacles to critical thinking is rushing to judgment. Making assumptions without sufficient evidence can lead to poor decisions, misunderstandings, and missed opportunities. Take the time to gather facts, consider alternatives, and reflect before reaching conclusions. Patience and thorough analysis are key to thinking critically. B. Ignore evidence that challenges your views. It's natural to favor information that supports your beliefs, but ignoring evidence to the contrary weakens your reasoning. Critical thinkers remain open-minded even when faced with uncomfortable truths. Accepting challenging evidence allows you to refine your understanding, make better decisions, and grow intellectually. In summary, critical thinking empowers you to navigate life with clarity, logic, and informed judgment. By asking questions, analyzing information carefully, and applying logic, you make better decisions and solve problems efficiently. Avoid jumping to conclusions or ignoring contradictory evidence, as these habits cloud judgment and hinder growth. Master these do's and don'ts, and your ability to think critically will pay off forever, helping you make smarter choices in every aspect of life. 7. Negotiation. Negotiation is a crucial soft skill that affects every area of life, from career opportunities and business deals to personal relationships. It's not about winning at all costs. It's about finding solutions that satisfy everyone involved. Strong negotiators create agreements that are fair, lasting, and mutually beneficial. Mastering negotiation ensures that you can handle conflicts, advocate for yourself, and achieve better outcomes consistently. Do's. A. Prepare well. Preparation is the foundation of successful negotiation. Understand your goals, the other party's needs, and possible compromises before you start. Research facts, anticipate questions, and identify alternatives. Being prepared increases your confidence, helps you stay focused, and ensures you can respond effectively when unexpected points arise. The more informed you are, the stronger your position becomes. B. Aim for win-win outcomes. A good negotiator looks for solutions that benefit both sides. Win-win outcomes build trust, strengthen relationships, and increase the likelihood of long-term cooperation. Focus on shared goals and mutual interests rather than trying to beat the other person. When both parties feel valued and understood, agreements are more sustainable and everyone walks away satisfied. C. Stay calm and respectful. Emotions can derail even the best negotiations. Keep your composure, speak respectfully, and listen actively. Calmness allows you to think clearly, avoid impulsive decisions, and respond strategically. Respectful behavior demonstrates professionalism and fosters goodwill, making it easier to reach agreements even in challenging situations. Don'ts. A. Rush into agreements. Jumping to decisions without careful consideration often leads to regret. Take time to evaluate offers, understand consequences, and explore alternatives. Rushed agreements may overlook important details or create imbalances, leaving one or both parties dissatisfied. Patience is key to achieving outcomes that are truly beneficial. B. Make it personal. Negotiation is about ideas and solutions, not personal attacks. Avoid criticizing, blaming, or insulting the other party. Bringing personal issues into negotiations damages relationships and reduces trust. Focus on the problem at hand, not personalities, to keep discussions productive and professional. C. Use ultimatums. Threats and ultimatums rarely produce positive results. While they may create short-term compliance, they often harm trust and long-term relationships. Instead, present options, explain reasoning, and collaborate to find solutions. Negotiation works best when all parties feel heard, respected, and fairly treated. In summary, negotiation is a skill that pays off in every area of life. By preparing thoroughly, aiming for win-win outcomes, and staying calm and respectful, you increase your chances of reaching successful agreements. Avoid rushing, personal attacks, or ultimatums, as these can damage relationships and outcomes. Master these do's and don'ts, and you'll become a negotiator who achieves results while maintaining respect, trust, and long-term success. 8. Self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to control your actions, make intentional choices, and stay focused on long-term goals, even when distractions or temptations arise. It's the bridge between goals and results, turning intentions into achievements. People with strong self-discipline are more productive, reliable, and resilient. Developing this skill pays you forever because it shapes habits, builds consistency, and enhances every aspect of your personal and professional life. Do's. A. Stick to a routine. Routines provide structure and predictability, which make it easier to stay disciplined. By creating consistent habits, whether it's waking up early, exercising, or setting aside focused work time, you reduce decision fatigue and increase productivity. A well-designed routine turns important tasks into automatic actions, helping you progress steadily toward your goals. B. Set boundaries to reduce distractions. Distractions can derail even the most motivated individuals. Establish boundaries by creating a focused environment, limiting phone usage, or scheduling specific times for work and relaxation. Clear boundaries protect your time and attention, allowing you to stay consistent and maintain control over your actions. C. Reward yourself for achievements. Acknowledging progress keeps motivation high. Celebrate milestones, big or small, to reinforce positive behavior. Rewards create a sense of accomplishment and encourage you to maintain discipline. This could be as simple as a short break, a treat, or time spent doing something you enjoy. Positive reinforcement strengthens habits and makes discipline sustainable. Don'ts. A. Give in to temptations. Temptations, like procrastination, distractions, or unhealthy habits, can slowly erode self-discipline. Resist the urge to take shortcuts or avoid challenges, even when it feels easier. Every time you overcome temptation, you strengthen your willpower, making future discipline easier and more automatic. B. Make excuses. Excuses undermine your progress and weaken accountability. Saying, "I'll do it later," or "I don't have time," often becomes a habit that stalls growth. Accept responsibility for your actions and focus on what you can control. Consistently choosing action over excuses builds character and reliability. C. Neglect your well-being. Self-discipline is not about being harsh on yourself. Ignoring your physical, mental, or emotional health can lead to burnout and reduce your ability to stay focused. Prioritize rest, exercise, and proper nutrition, and balance work with relaxation. Taking care of yourself ensures that your discipline is sustainable and effective. In summary, self-discipline is a lifelong skill that turns dreams into reality. By sticking to routines, setting boundaries, and rewarding yourself, you build habits that drive consistent progress. Avoid giving in to temptations, making excuses, or neglecting your well-being, as these behaviors weaken your resolve. Master these do's and don'ts, and your ability to stay disciplined will pay off forever, helping you achieve goals, build resilience, and live a more intentional life. 9. Proactivity. Proactivity is the ability to take initiative, anticipate challenges, and act before problems arise. It's a skill that separates those who wait for life to happen from those who shape their own future. Being proactive means being responsible for your actions, seeking opportunities, and continuously looking for ways to improve. People who master proactivity are more adaptable, respected, and successful because they don't let circumstances control them. They control their circumstances. Do's. A. Take initiative. Don't wait for instructions or someone else to start. Look for opportunities to contribute, solve problems, and add value. Whether at work, in your community, or in personal projects, taking initiative demonstrates leadership and responsibility. When you act first, you set the pace, influence outcomes, and show that you're reliable and forward-thinking. B. Set personal goals. Proactive people define their path by setting clear, achievable goals. Goals give direction, focus, and motivation. Break down big objectives into smaller, actionable steps and track your progress regularly. By setting your own targets, you take control of your growth instead of relying on external guidance or waiting for opportunities to present themselves. C. Look for ways to improve. Being proactive means constantly seeking improvement. Evaluate processes, identify areas for growth, and implement changes before problems escalate. This mindset fosters innovation, enhances efficiency, and demonstrates commitment. When you actively look for solutions rather than reacting to issues, you become a valuable problem solver in any situation. Don'ts. A. Wait for others to act. Relying on others to make the first move or take responsibility slows progress and limits your influence. Waiting often results in missed opportunities and delayed solutions. Being proactive requires stepping up even when no one else does, showing initiative and accountability. B. Ignore signs of needed change. Ignoring warning signs or avoiding adjustments can turn minor problems into major setbacks. Proactive individuals monitor situations closely, recognize early indicators, and act promptly to address them. Avoiding necessary changes not only hampers progress, but also signals passivity and lack of responsibility. C. Blame outside factors for issues. Proactive people take responsibility for outcomes rather than blaming external circumstances. Pointing fingers prevents learning and growth, while accountability encourages problem-solving and resilience. Even when challenges are outside your control, focus on what you can do to influence the outcome. In summary, proactivity is a lifelong skill that empowers you to take control of your life and career. By taking initiative, setting personal goals, and actively seeking improvement, you position yourself as a leader and problem solver. Avoid waiting for others, ignoring signs of change, or blaming external factors, as these behaviors limit your growth and effectiveness. Master these do's and don'ts, and your proactive mindset will pay dividends forever, opening doors to opportunities, success, and personal fulfillment. 10. Resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, overcome obstacles, and continue moving forward with strength and determination. Life is full of challenges, personal, professional, and unexpected, but resilient individuals don't let difficulties define them. Instead, they adapt, learn, and grow stronger from adversity. Developing resilience is a skill that pays you forever because it enables you to face life's ups and downs with confidence and maintain progress even in tough times. Do's. A. Stay optimistic during challenges. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on difficulties. Maintaining a positive mindset during setbacks allows you to think clearly, identify opportunities, and keep moving forward. Optimism fuels perseverance, inspires those around you, and helps you see challenges as temporary obstacles rather than permanent roadblocks. B. Learn from setbacks and failures. Every failure contains lessons that can guide future success. Resilient people analyze what went wrong, identify improvements, and apply those insights next time. Viewing setbacks as learning opportunities transforms challenges into stepping stones for growth. Instead of being defeated, you become wiser, more skilled, and better prepared for future hurdles. Don'ts. A. Dwell on negative outcomes. Obsessing over mistakes or bad experiences drains energy and prevents progress. While reflection is important, spending too much time focusing on negatives can lead to frustration, stress, and inaction. Instead, acknowledge the situation, extract lessons, and shift focus to solutions and next steps. Moving forward is the key to resilience. B. Avoid seeking help when needed. Resilience doesn't mean facing challenges alone. Sometimes guidance, support, or advice from others is essential to overcome difficulties. Avoiding help out of pride or fear can prolong struggles. Reaching out for assistance, whether from mentors, friends, or professionals, strengthens your ability to recover and grow. Collaboration and support are part of being resilient, not a weakness. In summary, resilience is a lifelong skill that allows you to navigate life's challenges with strength and grace. By staying optimistic and learning from setbacks, you transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. Avoid dwelling on negative outcomes or refusing help, as these behaviors hinder progress and undermine your ability to bounce back. Master these do's and don'ts, and your resilience will pay you forever, enabling you to face challenges with courage, maintain momentum, and achieve long-term success in all areas of life. 11th, collaboration. Collaboration is the ability to work effectively with others to achieve common goals. In today's world, teamwork is essential, whether at work, in community projects, or even personal endeavors. People who collaborate well can combine strengths, share ideas, and achieve outcomes that would be impossible alone. Mastering collaboration not only improves results, but also builds strong relationships, trust, and a positive reputation, skills that truly pay off forever. Do's. A. Encourage open discussions. A healthy collaborative environment starts with open communication. Invite team members to share their ideas, perspectives, and feedback. Encourage questions and constructive debates, allowing everyone to contribute. Open discussions generate diverse viewpoints, spark creativity, and help the group make well-informed decisions. When people feel heard, they are more engaged and committed to the collective goal. B. Share credit for successes. Collaboration is about collective effort, not individual recognition. Acknowledge and celebrate the contributions of others and avoid taking sole credit for achievements. Sharing credit boosts morale, strengthens relationships, and fosters a culture of mutual respect. When team members feel valued, they are more motivated to contribute their best work in the future. C. Be willing to compromise. Effective collaboration requires flexibility. Not every idea or approach will be your favorite, and that's okay. Be willing to adapt, negotiate, and find middle ground when necessary. Compromise ensures that all voices are considered and promotes harmony within the team. Flexibility in collaboration doesn't mean abandoning your principles. It means prioritizing the group's success over individual preference. Don'ts. A. Dominate conversations. Taking over discussions prevents others from sharing their insights and can create resentment. Avoid interrupting or speaking over others, and make space for all voices to be heard. Collaboration thrives when everyone feels comfortable contributing, and dominating conversations undermines trust and teamwork. B. Hold grudges. Personal conflicts or grudges can poison teamwork. Collaboration works best in an environment of mutual respect and forgiveness. Address conflicts calmly and professionally, and focus on resolving issues rather than holding on to negative feelings. Letting go of grudges ensures smoother communication and stronger relationships. C. Work in isolation. Trying to do everything alone defeats the purpose of collaboration. Isolating yourself limits the team's potential, slows progress, and may result in lower quality outcomes. Engage with your team, seek input, and share responsibilities. Collaboration is about pooling skills and knowledge to achieve results greater than what any individual could accomplish alone. In summary, collaboration is a soft skill that enhances productivity, relationships, and overall success. By encouraging open discussions, sharing credit, and being willing to compromise, you create an environment where teamwork thrives. Avoid dominating conversations, holding grudges, or working in isolation, as these behaviors weaken collaboration and hinder progress. Master these do's and don'ts, and your ability to work effectively with others will pay you forever, opening doors to opportunities, learning, and meaningful connections throughout life. 12. Adaptability. Adaptability is the ability to adjust to new circumstances, embrace change, and thrive in dynamic environments. In today's fast-paced world, change is constant, and those who resist it often fall behind. Adaptable individuals remain flexible, open-minded, and willing to learn, which allows them to overcome challenges, seize opportunities, and succeed in any situation. Mastering adaptability is a skill that pays you forever because it ensures you can navigate life with confidence, resilience, and growth. Do's. A. Be open to change. Change is inevitable, and resisting it only creates stress and stagnation. Embrace new situations, processes, or ideas with a willingness to adjust. Being open to change allows you to discover opportunities, learn new skills, and find innovative solutions. Flexibility in your approach not only benefits your personal growth, but also increases your value in professional and social settings. B. Stay positive. A positive mindset is crucial when adapting to change. Instead of focusing on difficulties or uncertainties, look for potential benefits and learning opportunities. Optimism helps you approach new situations with energy, creativity, and problem-solving skills. Positivity also inspires others around you, creating a supportive environment that makes transitions smoother and more productive. C. Seek feedback to improve. Adaptable people continuously seek input from others to refine their approach. Feedback provides insights into areas for improvement and helps you respond effectively to evolving circumstances. By listening and applying constructive criticism, you enhance your skills, increase your flexibility, and demonstrate a commitment to growth. This proactive approach ensures you stay relevant and capable in changing environments. Don'ts. A. Resist change. Clinging to old habits, processes, or mindsets can limit your progress and prevent you from taking advantage of new opportunities. Resistance often leads to frustration, missed chances, and conflict. Instead, view change as a chance to grow, learn, and innovate. Adapting quickly gives you an edge in both personal and professional life. B. Blame others for problems. Avoid shifting responsibility when things don't go as planned. Blaming others reduces your ability to learn from the situation and adapt effectively. Adaptable individuals take ownership of outcomes, analyze what went wrong, and adjust their strategies accordingly. Taking responsibility fosters growth, resilience, and stronger relationships. C. Avoid learning new things. Refusing to acquire new skills or knowledge limits adaptability. Continuous learning keeps you prepared for change, increases your competence, and enhances problem-solving abilities. Whether it's mastering a new tool, understanding a new process, or learning a different perspective, embracing education ensures you remain flexible, capable, and future-ready. In summary, adaptability is a lifelong skill that helps you thrive in a constantly changing world. By being open to change, staying positive, and seeking feedback to improve, you enhance your flexibility, resilience, and success. Avoid resisting change, blaming others, or avoiding learning, as these behaviors hinder growth and limit opportunities. Master these do's and don'ts, and your adaptability will pay you forever, allowing you to navigate challenges, embrace new possibilities, and achieve long-term personal and professional success. Congratulations! You've now explored 12 essential soft skills that can truly pay you forever. From emotional intelligence and communication to resilience, adaptability, and collaboration, these skills are the foundation for personal growth, career success, and stronger relationships. Remember, mastering these do's and don'ts isn't about perfection. It's about consistent effort, self-awareness, and the willingness to improve every day. Start applying even one of these skills today, and you'll notice small but powerful changes in how you interact with others, handle challenges, and achieve your goals. Over time, these habits compound, shaping you into a confident, capable, and unstoppable individual. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing tips. Hit the notification bell so you never miss new content designed to motivate, inspire, and help you learn skills that last a lifetime.